Hello, live from my studio. Just kidding, it's my living room. Live from my living room, it's Crystal. How are you doing? I had to be in here because I have the guest star. Her name is Daisy. She's the one that we were supposed to not have. And it's looking like we may just have it. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I started a video on my computer and it didn't really work. So I'm starting over. I did pull a couple cards from the Starseed Oracle. So I just wanted to get some guidance for today. And the first card that came out is the Cosmic Heart, Devotion, Potency, Make Your Life a Moving Prayer. Oops. Okay. And then the next card is Perspective, None of This Matters, Zoom Out, Common Ground. So finding the, allowing yourself to see that some of these problems that we see as really big at the moment, if we zoom out, it's not always as big as we make it out to be. It's taking our lens of focus and seeing things from a different viewpoint. And then the whole Cosmic Heart, Make Your Life a Moving Prayer. I kind of laughed yesterday because I have really tried to make it a point to my kids to watch their words and to let them know that your words are very powerful. And so my son yesterday, in terms of this puppy, because I'm still not sure if I can handle another being, but my son was like, Faith, that's my daughter, you know, you gotta be positive. Like, you say you're so negative, like, we're not gonna keep her. I'm thinking positively. I've been saying positive things, so we're probably gonna keep her because I'm being positive. And so it's really, as much as sometimes you don't think that the words that you say really like matter, or that maybe they don't fully hear you, they do. So that also was a confirmation at the things that I've been trying to instill in my kids. It's there. Oh my gosh, that is a lot of cards. You guys are chatty today. Spirit. All right, so the first card that fell on the floor, the Golden Children, Inner Child, Tenderness, Innocence, Rare Gifts. So this weekend, tap into your inner child. Invite more play. Allow yourself to actually find enjoyment in the things that you used to. You know, I know for myself, this week has been really tough, and it brought me through like an emotional ringer. It was these big, deep emotions, these deep-seated emotions that have been brought to the surface, and I was being wrung out. Like, no word of a lie, I was wrung the fuck out. And it's only in the last couple of days that I felt like I could really truly tap back into the more lighter side and innocent side of myself. And that's hard because I really do love to be lighthearted, and that's my nature, right? Like, I'm also a Gemini, so we're very like childlike too. And it feels so heavy when I can't be my normal, happy, joyful self. When I'm bogged down with those emotions, when I'm bogged down with those feelings that I just can't shake, it does a fucking number because I'm not used to that energy. It doesn't feel natural to me. Can I play in those sides? Yes, because naturally I have both light and dark within, as we all do. But like, as even a Gemini, like, it's the sign of the twins. So you've got it's naturally, innately within me to I guess it's just like finding that, it's always been finding that balance between those sides. Yes, I can play in the darkness, but I prefer to play in the light. I can do both, but I prefer to be on the light side. So yes, connecting to your inner child. That was a lot of blah, blah, but really connecting to your inner child and innocence this weekend, and understanding that, again, perspective shift. Those big heavy moments, they will come and go. And the fact that I really felt the feelings, I felt my feelings to the depth that I needed to feel my feelings, so that I could release that stuff. If you stop and you just make it surface level, and you just decide that I am not going to entertain those feelings that I'm feeling, that's again where you start to shove it back in to a little box, or you put it aside. Excuse me. And then you're not really truly cycling through that, because you're just, again, putting it off to another day because you don't want to deal with it at this very moment. But when you deal with it in its entirety, when you're able to allow yourself to have those big feelings, even as a child, like, how many times were you told that you need to be quiet, or you're not allowed to feel your feelings? I know for myself, my own dad gets very uncomfortable with emotions, and I'm a very emotional person. I'm a very in tune person, sensitive, and that always made him uncomfortable. And because he was uncomfortable, I was made to feel that my feelings were not valid. I was made to feel that I was wrong for having those deep emotions, even though it was part of me, even though that is who I am. I had to shove that shit down. So now, as I'm a mother and I am traversing and navigating life, it's very important for me that my kids know that they can have emotions, they can be emotional if they need to be. But again, it's that balance. But I don't ever want them to feel like you're wrong because you had an emotion, because I've been made to feel that way. Yeah. And then we got earth pulsing, pulse of the mother, slow down, time in nature. So even it kind of goes hand in hand with, again, being in that I don't know why I was going to say the spirit of of your child. Why? Spirit? I'm not South African. That's kind of the accent. Woo! The accent that wanted to come out. What? Is South Africa? Are you from South Africa? Is there some tie? I don't know. It just came out. I'm sorry. So anyways, spend time in nature. Maybe this weekend. Maybe if you want to go for a walk, or maybe pick dandelions. Like, find something that you used to do when you were a kid that, it was simple. You didn't have the luxuries, so you had to create these adventures and these fun things for yourself. What was it that you did? And then we've got fall into my arms, surrender, holding the opposites, extremes of life. So you may have been going through these big extremes, and you're allowing yourself to go through those things. Allow yourself to be held, allow yourself to be nurtured, allow yourself to be okay with going through those things. And know that spirit is holding you. Know that your ancestors, your spirit team are behind you, loving you at every freaking step. And then we got baby steps. Action, follow your intuition before it makes sense. So as you're stepping in, or as you're allowing yourself to tap into your inner child, that innocent part of yourself, it'll allow you to get more inspiration for the next steps. And it's just baby steps, one step at a time. The first step is to connect to yourself, connect to your inner child. Have some fun, enjoy, play, laugh, sing, dance, be crazy, be goofy. And I love you so much. Have a fantastic day, evening.